Welcome back to the battlefield. Oh, there goes my graphics card fan. It decided to kick in right now. Alright, so today we will be continuing our conquest of Greece, hopefully eradicating the Adrician kingdom and preparing to take on these guys, the Dardanoi. But to start out, we have ourselves a battle. It should be pretty easy, but I want to kind of give this army a feel, see if I like how it's set up. Because it was a bit of a hodgepodge thrown together at the last minute. But we'll see if I want to keep it like this, or if there's any changes I want to make. Okay, I'm not a fan of attacking this particular settlement layout, especially with pikes. But it's not like I can change how the city was built. So let's go ahead and get set up. I do want to use these dogs, hopefully around there. We'll see if the AI puts a lot of troops up here. I'll actually put all of my melee infantry out this direction, and depending on where the AI deploys, I can go around the side. Keep the slingers here in the center. We'll use the dogs hopefully to flank. Actually, I have a lot of cavalry here. Well, we'll leave some of them out there and some of them out here. Okay, so they do have a couple of boats that will be landing. I should probably just bring all the cavalry over here, actually. Okay, they have deployed some troops up here, but as long as it's not missile troops, I'm just going to ignore it and march this direction.
Cavalry, the brave, ready for orders.
Let's go ahead and get on over here. This should be, yeah, it's basically all... They do have some melee infantry out there. So maybe I should bring a couple of units of pikes just to help deal with it. Why not?
Pike infantry at your command. A gamer cavalry, yours to command.
Okay, we can go pick off their admiral without too much problem, not too much issue.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Forward. Orders. Cappadocian cavalry. Shot cavalry ready. Palatine cavalry. Draw weapons. General. On the forward. Ready. Draw weapons. Cappadocian cavalry. Pikes. As you command. Orders. Palatine cavalry. Orders.
Okay. I feel like my cavalry is moving so painfully slowly right now.
Our hidden units have been discovered. Our general is under attack.
Go ahead and take you off of fire at will.
Orders, my lord.
I'd rather not have to engage the melee infantry with my cavalry. I would rather the cavalry just... Yeah, I would rather the cavalry just handles the skirmishers and these lighter troops. They They have charged out over here. Okay, that is a little bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and start getting aggressive there. We'll bring the dogs in on this side.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, we'll go ahead and send the dogs in on this flank just to help out this unit of pikes that is losing decisively. Go chase off their... Chase off their bowmen. Okay, let's bring the slingers around. You guys throw your javelins. Okay, they did charge some spears out here, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, but we can just pull the cavalry away from it, and it won't be an issue for us anymore. Okay, tell the slingers they need to target these bowmen. Let's actually start bringing these pikes over here a little bit. These guys are starting to run out of ammo. Let's make sure our cavalry doesn't get caught by their spears. Okay, the cavalry needs to get involved again. You guys need to reform a bit if you can. You guys need to push in. We'll bring the cavalry around this direction. Okay, we smashed our way through that unit.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Not much sense trying to run around there, I don't think, so we'll just charge in. Okay, we did get the cavalry over here.
General, understood. Ready. Hack them down! Chosen swords!
Did all of our dogs die already? I hope not, but they probably did.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Ready to ride.
Go ahead and get a bit of a rear charge there, even though we're just using skirmish cav to do so. I think it'll turn out okay. You guys come out of phalanx and just charge. Don't really need to rally the troops, but why not? We've got a general ability, let's give it some use. Alright, so pretty sloppy on my part. But we didn't end up taking too much damage. Those dogs, holy cow. That is a lot of kills. My goodness. I mean, those dogs got a lot of kills. We'll go ahead and occupy this. Hopefully we don't have to convert the buildings. Good. It'll give us public order right off the bat, trained slaves, and we'll go ahead and actually... we'll leave this in for now. We could do with the public order. I'll keep upgrading that because we always need more food when we're conquering a new province. Alright, so that army did okay. I'll need to play around with it a little bit more before I decide how I want to build it. Because I didn't manage it particularly well just then, and I think it could maybe perform a lot better.
Ready for battle.
Now up here, let's see.
Advance.
I could declare war on the Dardanoi, however the hell you say it. I'm untrustworthy right now, so that's not a good thing. So I could declare war on them, or I could wait a couple of turns. Honestly, I think I'm in position to just smash them right now, because I could chase this army and take it out with my main siege force. These guys I could destroy on... actually, I can't quite reach them with Funky's Fieldmen. But I could take these guys out immediately, because none of these armies are particularly strong. This one does have a lot of skirmishers in it, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem, as we've seen in the past.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders. Commander.
I think I'll go ahead and just wait for a little bit, and I'll chase down the Idrisians and deal with them first.
Make haste, men.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and finish them off. I'm going to fight this one. I think I would like to swap out this unit of Georgian swordsmen. But obviously I still don't have access to any high quality sword units, so still waiting on those thorax reforms. And today we fight in the rain. Right, that's fine. Just have you on guard mode. Right off the bat, I'll just move my soldiers out front, because my range will just barely... I'll just barely be able to hit them right off the bat if I start deployed like this. Okay, we'll go ahead and start. Get the swords out front, get the arrows pulled up behind, and let the ballista do their thing. Their army is shifting off to the left. Okay, they do have some skirmish cav. I'd rather deal with that with my archers, of course. Let's see if they go after the infantry here. Should probably have the archers on guard mode as well. If we can get them to go after the infantry, we can maybe press them at least across our archer line. Okay, ballista, you should be targeting their medium melee infantry. No need to do anything out here just yet. Chase them off real quick to try and save these guys a little bit of damage. Okay, let's go ahead and start charging with the swords. Just to try and keep them from getting to shoot at us for too long. Okay, we're gonna need at least one unit over here, but we can use the cavalry to help deal with this situation. You guys throw your javelins real quick.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, artillery, time for you to shoot into this blob over here. These guys need some support out this direction. Archers, focus on those peltists. Let's get the cavalry involved.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Go ahead and run those guys down. You guys just throw your javelins there. Okay, our swords are all still looking pretty healthy out here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
By your command. Ballista. Loose. Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting.
Okay, probably gonna need to get the general involved up here soon.
Heavy horse at your command. Step lancers. Gamer cavalry.
Okay, archers, you've had your fun. Change targets now.
Battle ready.
Ballista. Oh, they're out of view. Okay, let's see if we can get those guys routed. Unfortunately, I have to pull my cavalry back out of that one right now, because they're just not performing too well. Go ahead and let the archers keep hitting those light units.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Can maybe sneak the general through here and get a charge. Where's my other unit of cavalry? They're stuck back here. Okay, they're winning their engagement, so we can go ahead and leave them in. These guys have been broken before, they're in fire at will, so they won't get bracing. Yeah, that ran them through quite nicely.
Ready and waiting. Ex-warriors. Fighters ready. Step lancers.
Okay, we need some help over here. Let's start rotating the archers just in case we need extra bodies. Pull the cavalry out of this engagement and let the infantry handle it. Alright, that rear charge has pretty much done the trick.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Their general will stay in it for a little while, but not too much longer. They're heavy missile infantry, but we can still try and use them to give chase here. Take the time to run down as much as we can.
general is dead.
That should be most of this army gone, though. Whether we catch all of the rest of these... Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter since they already retreated once. So our swords on the left flank took some pretty heavy damage, but they held their ground long enough for us to get reinforcements over there and crush the opposition. I actually got quite a few kills with the artillery. That surprises me a bit. I definitely did some friendly fire with the artillery, though. Alright. Idrisian Kingdom is no more. Now, even though it hurts our public order, I'm going to garrison just to try and get as much replenishment as possible. And then we'll probably use Funky's Fieldmen to take on this city and bring Grumpy's Guard. Grumpy's Guard's already down here. We'll bring these guys down around to get working on this siege soon. I don't think I'll declare war this turn.
You there, get to work.
Alright, that should be more than enough for those armies. These guys... This is more armies than I realistically need, but now might be a good opportunity to attack Rome, since I've got so much force set up over here. The danger of doing that is the province isn't really stabilized, so I don't have a ton of population available. And slow replenishment can really, really hurt when you're going up against Rome. Alright, but that should be basically it for this turn. I don't think my spies really need to do anything. Well, you can go ahead and deploy. Why not? We'll just make sure the governors are all still deployed. All of the armies have moved. Do a quick check through the provinces and make sure we're not going to have any slums or anything that I've forgotten about. Do you know what? We've got plus 12 public order here. I could maybe convert this over to a different type of building. We'll wait until we get some more research done before we convert that. We still need a lot of cultural conversion up here, but that's just going to take time. Galatia, the reason we're not making any money is because they had a banditry event, right? It's not because I randomly decided to stop taxing them. So that's fine. Kafkazos is looking good. Alright, so things look pretty good around the Empire. These guys are back into positive loyalty, which is fortunate for them. I'd hate to have to wipe them out this early on. We'll go ahead and throw some money at them just to appease them. And then I'm really tempted to
For the Senate's part,
start breaking things off with
for my
Rome.
part, welcome
I'm
also,
really tempted.
and give me your wisdom.
Because probably most of their force is over in Africa right now. Carthage has been basically eliminated, or not. They must have a lot of Spanish holdings to be rated that powerful. Actually, that's still Rome's power. Yeah, Carthage isn't that powerful anymore. I swear all of Athens' power rating comes from the fact that I'm their defensive ally. None of it comes from themselves. Alright, so right now income is a little bit of a problem since I have so many armies. I'd rather not just disband them though, because I paid a lot of money to recruit them. So I could either go after Rome and get started on that, or I could begin working my way through all of these problems. I think I'm going to work on all of these barbarians here instead of going after Rome at the moment. I feel like we're actually making really fast progress in this campaign.
These beasts slumber, but they could wake to handle.
Yeah, I don't want to be involved in that. I'd rather just not even do anything out east, since none of my military objectives are out that way. Okay, let's go ahead and... we don't have a ton of food here. But I would like to get another temple built here as well. So let's go with... let's go with the food first.
Your command.
I do have military access with Rome, so I am free to march through their territory.
Ready for orders.
Because this army, well, because my income isn't great right now, and I realistically have more armies than I need over here, I'm tempted to disband this guy, but man, I hate to lose the Royal Spartan Bodyguard. It's such a good unit. But that's okay. Go ahead and disband him.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Okay, we need to get somewhere where we can replenish with Funky's field men. Odessos actually might be our best bet. Well, let's see, what's the population look like? So Odessos is definitely not our best bet. Polpudevo should be the best option. What's going on up here? Okay, these guys are all fighting each other. I don't really need to care about that at the moment. Let's go ahead and march up to our border here. And then just fortify. We will let Funky's field men go into the city and hopefully start replenishing.
At your command.
Do I have any enemies out here that could attack my ports? I don't think so. And I own all of the ports around the Black Sea. Now the question here, do I bother at this point trying to confederate Athens, or do I just destroy them?
I am honored to greet such an ambassador of such worthy
Because especially with
people.
me being untrustworthy
My
right now, there's no way they're going
tingle
to
with
accept an
anticipation.
alliance.
You speak well.
What if I join your war? Because I do plan on going to
In a
war up
spirit
there
of
soon
Olympian
anyway, so what if I
hospitality,
go ahead and
I
join your
welcome
war
you
against
and
these
will listen
guys?
with care.
They don't even want that. Okay. The alternative is to start canceling treaties with them and annihilate them. But I guess I'll leave that for the future. I don't need to make that decision right now. I should probably try and become military ally with Egypt. If I became allies with Rome, I would already get 2 of these provinces. I do need to start recruiting a bunch of naval stuff, though. I don't know, I kind of don't want to hit the victory conditions that fast. I want to actually play with this faction for a while. Alright, Egypt. Do you want to build an alliance?
With all respect to the words you speak, and give divine fellows fair answer to them.
No? Okay. Alright, so nobody likes me. That's understandable. I did kind of betray a faction that I initially liberated. So I can understand the displeasure towards myself. Over here, let's see. Tax rate while deployed for now should be fine. I think we'll just go ahead and end this turn. There's not much else that needs to happen. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to decide right now in my head is, do I slow down and solidify my presence in Greece? Do I control the province of Thrace and let it become more stable? Or do I just keep aggressively pushing north and go after the barbarians right now? And I think I'm just going to go ahead and get aggressive and keep pushing north. Ooh, that's not good. That's really not good. Well, that makes me want to just disband this whole army. Just bring them back into my province and disband them. I hate dealing with diseases in this game because it just wrecks you so bad. Alright. Have I got any kind of treaties with these guys? I do have trade with them.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering.
Well, maybe that's why they didn't join the wars, because we used to be friends. But the Getae are definitely not my friends, so I can attack them however I want. I should take it a little bit slow because next turn is winter. Let's see. You know what, screw the replenishment. Our units are pretty healthy anyway. Let's just get on the move. I'll keep Grumpy's guard kind of back in reserve, just because they have such light units. I will keep them out of that settlement, though.
Any man who drops out is left behind. Ready for orders.
And we may as well declare war on the Getae this turn, but first, who are they at war with? They're actually not at war with anyone. I think they just eliminated their only enemies.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey. Speak plainly, and I will deal honestly.
Woe it shall be.
One of the dangers of doing this is they could potentially move forces out this direction, but I don't think they're going to do that. I will need to end my client state agreement with these guys soon, though. Well, maybe I won't need to. Okay, but basically everyone has moved. Everyone that needs to, at least. These guys can kind of just sit here for another... Well, nah, we'll go ahead and bring them forward as well. And my spy that's already up here. Wander over this direction, why don't you? We'll wait and see how bad that disease breaks down my army in Sparta. Join war against Carthage. If you would be my military ally, I would do it. We'll go with loyalty. It's actually not too bad for the first turn of a disease, only losing 400 men. But it still sucks. We'll go ahead and hang on to him for now. I could disband him and save a whole bunch of money, but whatever. For any of you guys that are interested in reading through that, you can go ahead and pause it and do that real quick. Alright, now we are doing the most intelligent thing we possibly could, and that is starting an invasion in winter.
Ready for orders. We hunger for
These guys
battle.
actually can't even make it across the river, their movement range is so bad. Oh, they can make it across.
Commander,
Okay, Funky's fieldmen can make it to here. Good, they have an army. Good.
ready.
Whoa, they have a strong army. These look like they're probably very, very good cavalry units. Their garrison looks like it's basically garbage except for the bowmen. I suspect the balance of power is so bad just because of how many men they have, not necessarily because of the strength of their units.
At your command. Advance.
But
For glory
I've got
and
time.
honor!
Let's get in there. So their skirmish cav is going to be a bit annoying. They look like a really, really cool unit though. Look like they have decent armor, lances, and bows. And I think a lot of these spearmen are actually, like, they form a phalanx. Reinforcements are coming in from kind of a weird place, but that's okay. Go with the standard line. Go ahead and set it nice and wide. Keep both of these infantry units on the left side for support. I do not want my slingers firing at will. I need them to focus on the enemy cavalry.
General! I see we face many enemies today. Good. Excellent. When we do our duty and rightly beat them, we will rightly have an excellent portion of honor as our reward. Not to mention...
Our reinforcements have arrived.
To arms! Riders, advance! Ready to ride! Warriors, ready! Riders!
Okay, the longer they sit back and wait, the better. Put the guys with shields out front. We'll let these guys play reserve on the right side. Not going to bother putting the pikes down just yet. I should probably do some kind of group control for the pikes, though. Okay, they are starting to move. I suspect they're just forming up with their reinforcements, though. Let's actually go ahead and shift this entire group, except for the artillery, over just a little bit. Do my slingers actually get outranged? Wow, my bows actually have more range than the slingers do. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so they're moving a lot of their missile cav around the left side. Is this the... No, I don't think that's the quality missile cav that I was looking at. Maybe it is. Go ahead and let them fire at will. Slingers, get in position quickly.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Wow, even from there my slingers can't hit them. We're just going to have to accept the missile fire for now. Alright, if we can get in position, I'd actually rather not chase the cavalry off. I would rather let them sit here and get shot to death. Because yeah, they're going to do some damage to my guys, but... you know, these things happen. My cavalry feels like painfully slow today. Yep, go ahead and keep firing into them. We'll keep rotating cavalry around to try and cut them off from their main line. You guys go ahead and fire at will, that's fine.
Ready to ride.
Nope, not attack, just go this direction. Okay, now you guys get over here. Come on. Okay, they've caught on to my ruse. We can get a little bit of a charge in there, I think. Okay, maybe not so much. Let's go ahead and pull the cavalry back now.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Still not really much of an engagement on this side, which is fine. We'll just let our guys with javelins do their thing. Artillery, go ahead and focus on their phalanx infantry. My phalanx infantry probably needs to form up and begin moving forward. Okay, I'm not sure. These guys must have gotten caught. Archers, you may no longer fire at will. Let's go ahead and get some charge bonuses here.
Gamer cavalry.
Okay. What am I doing in the center? Not a whole lot.
We'll kill them all. Pikes ready. Shield bearers at your service.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, time for the pikes to start moving forward.
At the double. Double time.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Go ahead and establish a formation like this for now. Actually, you guys just attack there, I guess. Okay, over here, let's just chase off the cavalry. We're not going to catch them, but we can run them off. You go ahead and hit their phalanx infantry. I need my pikes to get up there and get involved quickly. Okay, can we bring the slingers around? Ooh, we're actually going to get surrounded out here. Go ahead and give them a counter charge. We'll just break them with cavalry.
The men are wavering.
Who? You guys? Okay, that's alright. You're allowed to waver.
At your service.
Okay, swords, all of you, go ahead and pull back. Let the pikes do the work. Generals, get to the front and rally so that we don't just shatter across the front line.
Shield bearers. General!
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, that's okay.
General!
Okay, you guys keep pulling back. I don't know what... Oh, okay, my archers are. Alright. Okay, you guys reform. You guys help out over here. You guys start wrapping them up. I have way too much cavalry. Not being particularly effective over there. Okay, the pikes are doing some work now. Some of them have taken quite a beating just from being shot so much. But of course that is expected. Let's go ahead and form a phalanx over here. Now that we've engaged them.
Ready for orders. Understood. Yes, Commander. Orders. Understood. Slingers. Ready and waiting.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What's up?
Where is your force up?
Ready.
I don't know, man.
Stravers, ready.
Got ourselves a big old battle here today.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I'm just kind of letting the cavalry go en masse because I am too slow to micro all of them. You guys go ahead and just keep fighting the general. You lot keep swinging around. General, you've had your fun, pull out.
Your orders.
Slingers, go ahead and keep firing on that.
The battle is turning in our favor.
For glory. Understood, Commander. We will pierce their hearts.
Only 2 of my archers have any ammo remaining.
Swords. Orders understood.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, I should probably save some ammo for that last unit of skirmish cav.
Lancers. Prepare Lancers.
Although realistically I have enough cavalry to just trap them.
Quickly now. Citizen cavalry.
Okay, these pikes took a bit of a beating, but they're still holding.
Gamer cavalry. Shield bearers. We await your command. Ready horses to command. Charge.
And that's the battle. Alright, well, that was a bit wild. took a lot of casualties, but I think I played it pretty well because my pikes ended up doing a lot of the work without taking too much damage. I know my swords got really beat up, but that's kind of what melee infantry is there for. This cavalry wasn't nearly as elite as I was expecting it to be. Ended up doing a lot of friendly fire, which is a bit abnormal for me, but we are starting to get some of our pikes up into gold veterancy. Got some really good experience in this army. And you know what? The swords ended up taking a lot of the damage, but it really wasn't that bad.
You have further orders? Ready for orders. Advance. Ready for battle. None will escape. Ready for battle.
We have 2 sieges to do up here, and only 1 siege army to do it with.
Hunger for battle. We hunger for battle.
Extra ammunition for this army would be great. And extra armor isn't a bad thing either. Second Wind, I've actually found I don't like a ton, because once you use it, your units are like always exhausted no matter what. I've never had a unit recover any fatigue after I've used Second Wind. So I actually don't like that ability at all in DEI.
Ready for orders. We hunger for battle.
Alright, but that should be basically it for this turn. We're still kind of wandering around with our spy. I don't think they'll have a full stack over here. They might have another army over here somewhere. But I'm not expecting them to have one. You guys, I kind of really want to just disband most of you. Because I was mostly getting this army together just to have numbers, not necessarily because I cared about any of these units. We'll disband those ones, put the population back into the settlement instead of having it just die off to disease. I need to hire a couple more Cretan archers as well, but we may as well wait until the disease is finished. Alright, we've got plenty of money in the bank, and we're starting to make a decent amount of change again. We're opening up a pretty long front up here, so that's a little bit dangerous, especially with how concentrated our armies are in this region. I think we'll be alright though. I can't remember what we're working on. I think it was military development. Did I guess right? Yes, I did. I love it when I guess right. Alright, so we'll go ahead and end this episode here. The disease is actually already finished, so I'm just going to grab some of the ore of those Cretan archers now. All the way up to the maximum. I'm tempted by these Peltas. I really, really like Peltast units. Especially in DEI. But we'll hold off for now. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and recruit a couple more archers. We'll end the episode here. Next episode, we can probably get all 3 of these settlements taken care of. It depends on how the sieges go. And then we're looking at being up against Rome real soon here, which is intimidating. But anyway, that's all for this episode. We will see you guys in the next one.